Hi, I'm Sonia Choquette. Welcome to my channel, and I'm very excited if this is your first time here. And if you enjoy this experience, be sure to hit the subscribe button, or maybe you'll want to do it right now. Today I want to talk about how to call in a new partner. A lot of my clients ask me how I get connect with a partner. Where's my soulmate? Where's the one? I'm so lonely. And really right now, there has been a tremendous disruption on the planet. Relationships have ended, things have shifted, partnerships have fallen apart. A lot of people are single looking for the person in their life that's really going to help their life experience be happier, more joyful, just the one. Well, the way to call in a person and to really connect to a new partner first involves making sure there's no obstacles in your own energy field. Because more than it's not hard to meet someone if you're not barricaded in your own defensive protective energy with a go away sign at the door of your energy field. So ask yourself, are you really available? And don't go up in your mind. Go in your heart and feel if it's open. Feel if you're protected. We all, to some degree, are because the world's tough. But do you have a real availability to someone coming into your life, influencing you, taking your time, in some way disturbing your flow, because all relationships are going to change your life? Are you available? That is the biggest key to calling in a new partner, is to be available. And if you're not, ask yourself, what needs to happen to become available? Do I need to forgive someone? Do I need to release something? Do I need to build up my self-esteem? Be honest and ask your higher self, your divine self, to give you the guidance. You don't have to get into a perfect state of self-love and self-acceptance to have a partnership. That's for sure. Just look at the whole world. But what you do have to do is be willing to move in that direction. Because to be able to relate, you have to be a little open, a little available. I don't like to use the word vulnerable initially because that word just puts up the defenses again. But the word available, you have to be open. So what in you isn't available is where we start calling in the one. What in you is not available, and start asking for it and working on and journaling perhaps about how to ease that. Fall in love with yourself is the core of any good relationship. And we've heard this for quite some time now. It is true, but it's not falling in love with your ego. It's not falling in love with your body, for God's sakes. It's falling in love into a loving connection with your spirit, your beautiful light, what makes you you. You have to love it to let someone in who can also love it. So that's the second piece, is start to acknowledge what is your light. What do you love about you? What do you know is lovable about you and is undisputable? Connect with that. Focus on that. Turn it up. Turn it up. Because the more you're comfortable in your own light, the more you are enjoying the flow of your own light, the more other people will be attracted to your light that match your light. So that's how you work. You don't go looking out for others. You know, my big question that I get is, should I go online? Should I go on dating apps? Well, it doesn't really matter if you do or don't. Don't be locked in your house and with the go away sign and no one's home as the message on your energetic door. But on the other hand, truly, you don't have to contrive too much. You just have to be interested in tuning up your light, loving who you are, and flaws and all. No conditional thing. No, I love myself, but I'm too fat, or I'm too old, or I'm too bald, or I'm too critical. Just love your light. Just focus on that. And we all have all those other things, but they do not prevent us from being loved. Every light is looking for more light. There are lots of lights on this planet who would merge with your light happily to make a brighter light. The second thing that will help bring in the soulmate, the partner, is to start observing and acknowledging the light in others, the light of their spirit. Don't have what I jokingly call stink eye, which is where your critical eye is looking at others and finding the flaws and picking on them and judging the surface and missing the light. So if you turn on your light and you begin to acknowledge the light in others openly, verbally, I love your spirit is a great way to acknowledge someone's light. I love your creative spirit. I love your adventurous spirit. I love your humorous spirit. I love your grounded spirit. I love your present spirit. That is going to amplify the whole process of calling in and finding who you're looking for. And then the last piece of information is don't dial it in on just the one. Let's start with my people. I want to call in my people. I want to call in my friends, the people whose light is bright, lights up my life, and who I can have my light join. So it's all about where we light things up, what lights me up. So instead of trolling through and looking at internet sites and fishing for the one, turn up your light, acknowledge the light in others, and do things that bring the light in you out. Do the fun things that help your light shine, because that is how you will find your person and community. So if you love photography, get your camera out and go. If you love painting, set up your easel in the park. If you love dancing, go to the Bliss dancing class. If you love cooking, go to the cooking class, because it turns up your light. And go only with the interest to turn up your light and share your light with others who share the same light, the same love. That alone will very much be a change of paradigm, a change of energy that will connect you to your person, to your people, to your community, but most of all, to yourself. So try this. I'm sure you will love the experience. So thanks for tuning in. Again, please subscribe. I love having you here. I would love for you to continue to be part of our community. Turn up your light, let it shine, because you're beautiful. And I'll see you again soon.